Safeties fly up, those corners fly up.
Caught, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Longhorn! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Hebert. Right side, it's Graham. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up 5. Last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Mobley. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. The tag. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Keeps it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Manning. Out wide right, it's Moore. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain. Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
All right, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
Good coverage to knock that pass away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. This quarterback part of their running game. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Arts to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. He'll throw it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass
makes the grab in their space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The Longhorns stopped the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Gives it. He's got enough. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. Inside the touchdown, Notre Dame. Great job by the back on the option.
And that is going to leave the head coach.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. caught in the backfield. It's Moore. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Pitch to the corner, and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Texas!
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man, and when he gets it, he does.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Graham. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Leaves it in his belly. Maybe some room here. Powers through. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Rolls right. He's going to run it inside the 45. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Keeps it moving. It's Simon. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Manning. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Longhorns are flying down the field. And the RPO got him.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here's Manning to throw. Turns it upfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Hart's going to spin it again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Arch is going to throw for it. Snags it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Still looking to his right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Knocked down immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big...
Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorn. Getting set for the point after. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. 1st down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
A design run for the quarterback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, checking in from the Longhorn sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Look out! Right side, it's Moore. Open space at the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive gain. Now let's go get 7.
Manning on play action. Moves to his right. The throw. He got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing it to the fullback. I think this defense was expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Quick give, it's Mobley. Makes one man miss. Good blocking up front, great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Hebert. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the ground, it's Mobley. Got the 1st down. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've got the lead here in the 4th. He scores for the 5th time in this game. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. They'll try the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moving to his left. Breaks into the open. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Out wide right, it's Moore. Makes the ground and room to run. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He's got it. At the 20, he's got space. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Stop right there.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
After getting nothing done on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Rid of it on the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now...
Snags it, and there's running room. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got the first down and gets out of bounds. 22 ticks remain.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, or you've got to have a spy ready to make the play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get the first, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught on the RPO. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Got him on the RPO. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe...
And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, you did the hard part. Put a drive, putting points together, get 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. To a drive there of 84 yards. And they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth, so of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it... alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. The handoff. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got it on the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Quarterback keeps it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! They jump on top here in OT.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. In front of them, they have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to pass, it's Hebert. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Now, first down here in the second overtime. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play.
Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Motion from the wideout. Driving forward, it's Mobley. Can't do it better than that. The two-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Sees some running room. He's past the sticks. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
I don't think the defense was expecting an outside run there. Offensively, they go with the toss play, and the running back's able to get to the outside and downfield. It was too late before the defense was able to tackle him out of bounds.
Right side, it's Moore. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Longhorns! With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
They've got to get it in on the 2-point try to force a 3rd overtime. On the move. He got it. 2-point try is good, and will keep playing football in triple overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Arch Madness. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
it.